What is up, YouTube, and welcome to my first Raid Shadow Legends video. I just made a new account because I was kind of looking for a game that wouldn't boom in the first few months of its release. As you guys know, we did have a lot of games kind of just explode this year. And if you guys are wondering, or I guess some of you guys are probably wondering why I'm playing this game, well, honestly, I did hear a lot of mixed reviews about the game, but the thing that drew me to this game is the collaboration going on right now. I heard that there was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab as well, and now we have the Aliens vs Predator collab. I'm a huge fan of this series. I watched this as a kid with my father, and man oh man, I'm very excited for this, and this is like the biggest reason why I'm playing, so I decided why not upload some videos, show you guys my progress, and also just how my account comes along. So we're gonna be playing Raid. This is a new account. This is day 1. So the first thing you have to do actually is play through a very short tutorial. You do have to choose like a beginner champ. I actually chose Gallic just because I'm a big fan of the orc design. Is it the right choice? I'm not too sure. Looking at the reviews, it looks like he's actually very, very good because there's like this review system, this rating system, which shows you where the characters are good at. And you can see that it's a very, very accurate rating, I'd say, because there's a large sample size, right? In campaign, there's 4,300 ratings. So pretty sure he's going to be a very good character. And I'm probably going to just put him on this recommended artifact setup just because, I'm kind of new to the game, so support my channel by clicking my link in the description and joining me in Raid Shadow Legends. You'll get $200 worth of free rewards, including a legendary champ Harvester right off the bat. Again, this supports me in the channel tons, so don't forget to click on that link right now. Even though I did play a lot of gachas, I will be following some of the stuff in game because they do explain stuff pretty well. Now, in terms of the game itself, obviously I haven't played for too long, but I did play in the past a couple of times. There's a lot that can actually overwhelm you. But essentially, you do want to start building your characters. Like I said, I'm going to build my Gallic. I do also have Harvest, Jack, and I'm just going to build some random characters that I actually pulled. The skills are all available to see. So if I actually click here, the third button, like the book with that flame, you could see all the skills. And it looks like Harvest Jack has like a fear. I know he does a lot of AoE damage and can also block buffs. And it looks like Gallic is more about just doing damage and putting a speed buff on himself, which looks pretty cool. Also has decreased defense. This is like the biggest reason why I think he's going to be very good for me, because anything with decreased defense is very strong. I also know that if you have like a leader, the leader slot filled in with the character, they also give this aura to your team. So you do want to make sure that you apply this aura to your characters. You want to have like that leader of your squad in mind. This one looks pretty good. Ally HP increased by 15%. So I think this will be a pretty good character to use in the campaign. So speaking about campaign, I did do some of it currently. I'm on chapter 3. So let's actually try to go through some of the gameplay here. And like I was mentioning, right, with the aura effect, you can see at the top left here, right, leader selected no aura skill. So I think what this means is if I put in Gallic here, yeah, you can see the aura skill is now applied to everyone. So I do get an HP buff. So you do actually get to do a lot of strategizing, and let's actually see. Okay, I'm gonna put characters like, I think Sniper is pretty decent. I guess not really 2-star character with only 1 skill. Let's just do something like this. I have Sniper, looks like a DPS. This one is War Priest, support. Attack buff, okay, I mean that's pretty good, right? Freeze, so some CC action, a heal. CC buff and heal. This character has to be like somewhat decent, right? For rare, but regardless, this is what we're gonna do. Looks like I have to beat the stage with no losses, 2 or fewer champions with no losses, and I 3-star it. Oh, so if I do this and I beat it, I get 3 stars. And I think the stars are actually used, if I go back here, to collect these rewards. Yeah, you can see I can get gems and stuff like that. So let's actually try it with 2 characters. Let's see if the game is easy enough to do it, because who knows, maybe the game is super easy, we'll have to see. But I do think Harvest Jack is pretty strong. He does a lot of AoE. Yeah, oh my god, wait, what? He just one-shot it. Wait, just one-shot the second one. Okay. I mean, I guess I should just be 2-manning everything. The content currently seems pretty easy. That's crazy. Wait, look at my Harvest Jack's HP. He has so much. Is that normal? I mean, regardless, he's just kind of killing everything, so yeah. I mean, that's like the auto gameplay. I'll show you guys like how you can manual it too. So the auto gameplay is like one thing, but you can also manual it if you want. And we're gonna do it because I want to see the skills here. So this is like the AoE attack that just killed everything. I think most people are gonna auto anyways, which is kind of why I showed you it at the start. But if you want to manual it, which you will have to do for like the harder stages and for PvP, which is what I'm most excited for, you're going to see that you can read the skills and kind of just use it on targets. Yeah, but that is like the manual system. Of course, me being lazy as I am, as the typical gacha gamer, I will just be autoing through. So there we go. And looks like we are getting our 3 stars once again. Pretty cool. And I do it level 10. Okay, so what does this mean? So at level 10, you can actually join clans or make one. So for me personally, should I make a clan? I think I'll make a clan. So I'm gonna actually make one and you guys can join. So, oh, I have to be level 13. So next video, I'll make a clan for you guys and we can play together. And I will be playing very actively because I do not really have a lot of games to play right now. So this is going to be a good one. Okay, so I think I need more champions, and I think a lot of you guys are very, very curious about the summoning. Right as I say that, we get hit with that pop-up pack, which is hilarious for level 10. For me, I'm not, a big spender on gacha games, as you guys know, haha. But we're gonna do some summoning, because the game does give you some beginning summons, and it looks like the rates are pretty good. Yeah, so you could see there's like a mercy system. This is the pity system. Recently, there have been some games without pity systems come out, which is absolutely crazy to me, but you can see that there's like a soft pity and then the default summoning chances are all here. So there are 6 rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and mythical. And because we're doing the mystery summons, we can only get up to a rare, but I do believe we can use the lower rarity characters as like fodder to make our other ones stronger. So we're gonna do our 7 summons here that we have. We get connect, okay, 1 skill. Not really a fan of people that only have 1 skill. Okay, we got 2. That's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. That is very good. What are we getting now? Oh my, wait, whoa, what is this mustache? Pikeman, what is he? 1 skill, attacks 1 enemy, has a chance of placing freeze. Okay, that seems pretty useless, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully we can get some of the good ones, like a rare character, even though the chance is pretty low. Yeah, I think maybe the mystery shards aren't the best to get good characters for, because we're just getting these commons, but I do have to do them regardless because I do need these characters to use as fodder to upgrade my main ones, right? So, not a bad summoning session. We get a pet dog. Okay, Death Hound. It's gonna be fodder, delicious fodder for all my characters, and that is basically the summons that we are gonna do today. So in terms of the upgrades, I do believe you go into the tavern here.
This is the tavern.
Yeah, this is the tutorial.
Where you upgrade
this is the tavern.
Yes.
Yes. So I do believe what I'm trying to say here is if I put in like my Harvest Jack, what I can do is sacrifice champions to level them up. So do I click champions here? No. So I click Harvest Jack and oh, okay. So I fodder these like this. So I'll do something like this because these are all the common ones I just summoned. You can see I'm leveling up my Harvest Jack. Cool, got into level 10. Do I level another character? I think I want to level my Gallic because I think this character is pretty OP. Looks like I can use these Spirit Brews, which you do get a lot of as well. Oh my, this gives you so much XP. Do we just send it? Yeah, we're just gonna send it like this. I think my Gallic needs to be stronger and probably also my Harvest Jack with the remaining ones because we need to 3-star everything, right? So we're gonna upgrade like that. We're gonna feed the trash champions and that is how you level up your characters. Now let's actually give them some good gear. So I do have some good gear already. These artifacts, I will go into depth more about which artifacts you want to use, but right now we're on like an offense set and we are just getting a ton of attack from it. And what I'm gonna do is just give him the upgrades because right now we're on 222, so we're getting 45% attack. Upgrading in this game is pretty simple. You just press the upgrade button and you're gonna see that there are basically 3 options, right? You can sell, upgrade, or upgrade by a certain amount of levels. You also can enchant your gear with glyphs. I believe this is from Faction Wars to enchant them. You can also rework them with ores, and then there's Ascension, which is going to unlock a lot more later down the line. But basically what you wanna do, I think just aiming for the pieces with main stat percentage because these are just going to be better for just like all games in general because the base stat upgrades aren't really as good as percentage ones for like 99% of games I've played. So I assume it's the same here. But you could see at level 16 we do unlock another bonus substat. I can't really unlock it till 16 until I think that's account level 20. I could be wrong, but you could upgrade it one at a time like this. you can see it does go to +1, or I could just kind of insta level it to +12. And boom, we are at +12. It costs a decent amount of silver, but actually not that much. Because you could see right now I'm at 3.4 mil after claiming a lot of stuff from my mailbox, because the game does actually give you so many rewards right now. In terms of other content and what you can actually do, like I said, there is PvP. So that's what I'm most excited for. If you go to battle, there is arena. So what you can actually do is do classic arena. There's also real-time arena that unlocks at, I think, level 50. So I actually set up my defense like this. Obviously my Harvest Jack and my Gallic, if you look at their power, are kind of just hard carrying. But that is essentially what it is. And I'll show you guys a PvP battle real quick. Let's do the stronger one so it's not as lopsided. So I'm going to do this guy here. Do Gallic in the leader spot because he has that aura buff. We have Sniper, we have this character. Start on auto, yeah, I'm not manualing this. I'm gonna do that. And you can see that this is going to be the battle. Oh my god, I just got one shot. I guess I don't have gear on these like lower characters. Oh, my Harvest Jack just killed them. Oh, it's on 1x. What am I doing? Yeah, 2x, let's go. You could play PvP in 2x as well, that's pretty cool. Some games only allow you to do 1x. Okay, so we win. What do we get here? Medals. Oh, I can craft artifacts from arena. That's crazy. Some arena points and tournament points. So I guess this type of stuff is used to like tier up. Yeah, thank you for explaining. Our Arbiter. We can get a lot of bonuses. So that's pretty cool. And that is essentially the PvP aspect of the game. Now I do know that you do have to do a lot of dungeons. I've heard that dungeons are very important. I think Minotaur's Labyrinth is pretty good for getting the Champion Mastery scrolls. And also Dragon's Lair, I believe, is for farming artifacts. You can see on the left, these are all the artifacts. We have Accuracy, Speed, Lifesteal, Destroy. This is kind of like reducing enemy max HP. So I guess it's like a counter to the Bruiser meta. Toxic, I think Poison's probably for PvE. Frost is like, what, CC? Daze is probably CC as well. Avenging is counterattack. 45? Oh, when you get debuffed, you have a chance to counterattack, I see. Stalwart, less damage from AoE, I guess, to not die to cleave. So that's what it is. I've never really done this before, so I actually kind of want to see it. Let's actually see what it's actually like. So we'll put in these characters. Does it really matter right now? Probably not. Looks like you can multi-battle. Oh, I kind of want to see what this is. And then there's super raids. Get double the rewards in one run with super raids. Save time and progress faster. Twice the rewards, twice the energy, but only one raid. Whoa, I can actually do double. Wow. Let's do that. Is it efficient? Probably not, because I can probably do a higher level, but oh, I have to auto. Right. Yeah, so you can, I guess, use double the energy to get double the drops. That is actually nice because a lot of games don't have that still, which is very annoying. So I'm kind of glad that I'm able to farm faster. Man, this dragon looks super tanky. What is this? Ooh, I have a level 1 in. Oh no, maybe I should level my characters a bit. But I think I can win, right? Surely my Harvest Jack and Gallic can two-man carry this. It looks like the content for the farming dungeons gets a lot more challenging than the campaign. So I think I will need to build more heroes for next video. But let's see, Gallic, please. I think I need a healer. So what I'm lacking right now is definitely more characters, but also I think I really need a healer because I'm kind of all brawn, no brain right now. But it looks like we do win. This boss has like a poison, it looks like. Is there a way to see it? Yeah, I could see buffs and debuffs. Yeah, poison and weaken. Okay, so that is something to take note of. We did win. I did level up to level 11. I don't know if that's high or not. It did just take us back to the lobby now, but yeah, that's pretty much the dungeon. So that's essentially the meat and bones of the early game. I guess it's day 1, so I don't really know the entirety of the early game yet. I still have to unlock this Guardian Ring, the forge for crafting artifacts, I believe. But what I like about this game, I will say, is even for me, who is playing it for the first time kind of seriously, there's like these missions that kind of guide you through, which is pretty cool. A lot of games don't really have that, but the thing I'm really eyeing is getting the Arbiter. You know, that the girl that's yelling at me in the tutorial, I get to get her. And I think this character is going to be super good for my account because, like I was saying, I needed like a support or healer. She has a heal, AoE attack buff, and a revive. That seems absolutely broken, right? She also has weaken. which, ooh, I like this interface. It tells you everything. Will increase damage received by the target champion. That is pretty cool. So I can actually buff my characters by so much. So I think this character is going to be really good. Hopefully I can get through these missions really quickly, and that is going to be my goal. I kind of forgot to mention this, but after you hit level 10 with my link, if you use it to sign up, you actually get Uugo, which is a super powerful healer. So I was thinking that I was lacking a healer, but actually, in fact, because the game does give you a decent amount of beginner rewards, especially every 10 levels up to level 30, I think you get a free character. You could see we get Uugo, and this guy has a heal. That's really good. He also removes the heal block, the healing reduction, which is great. And he also has decreased defense, which is amazing, and a leech debuff. Leech debuff actually gives you healing, I believe, right? So if we look at the debuffs once again, you will see that, yeah, any champion that attacks a champion with leech debuff will heal for 18% of the damage you deal. So that seems like a very good healing ability. So even though I do want Arbiter, I guess I do have a really good free-to-play option on day 1 in Uugo, which is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty happy about that. And I think he's going to be good everywhere. Yeah, this guy looks like he's going to be insane for just a lot of content for me. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. I know it was a longer video, but I think I will be making these longer form videos for Raid Shadow Legends just because the game does have a lot of content to offer, and I do have a lot to experience still. So hopefully you guys can experience this together with me. Don't forget to support my channel by clicking my link down below and creating a Raid Shadow Legends account. And hopefully I see you guys in game. I'll have my clan up soon so you guys can join me in my adventure.